Hi again, everybody. I'm Dan Hoard. He is Dave Lapham. This is the Radio Guys Recap. The Pittsburgh Steelers coming to Paul Brown Stadium and win again. 16-10 the final scores. The Bengals fall to 0-11 this season. Bottom line to me is pretty simple today, Lap. The defense played well enough to win. The offense did not.
2 weeks in a row, same story. Out in Oakland, defense played well enough to win. Offense didn't. Today, defense plays well enough to win. Offense does it. You have a rookie quarterback that's struggling to get the ball out of his hand in a timely fashion. One thing you can say about Andy Dalton, you can criticize a lot of things if you want to, but never criticize he got the ball out of his hand. It was always like, oh, he's right there. He's 1, 2, or 3 in the league in terms of time from receiving a snap to getting it out of his hand. I mean, the only guy quicker a lot of times was Brady. So Andy Dalton saw it and got rid of it. And right now, Ryan Finley is struggling in that area, holding on to the football. And I mean, the protection was light years better than it was in Pittsburgh. There's no question about it. But, you know, Ryan had issues holding on to it. And then when he gets hit, holding on to the football, the ball security part of it, you know, strip sack, fumble recovery by Dupree, late in the football game, early in the game, T.J. Watt, sack, strip. Don't lose it. Bengals recover it, but those kind of things are killer. You know, you have to. Ryan's had turnovers in every game.
The scouting report on Ryan Finley coming out of NC State was that his strengths were anticipation and accuracy. He's completing less than 50% of his throws through 3 starts, and as you mentioned, isn't seeing things all that great and is having a hard time getting the ball out of his hands.
You know, and part of it too is maybe he's seeing it, but it's not there. You know, it's the same problem that we've talked about all season long, in that there's no receivers to take the top off of defense, and everybody is playing everything, you know, in front of them. I mean, it's like nobody is challenging them to open up areas of the football field. So there's tight traffic everywhere. I mean, his windows a lot of times are not big, but you know, sometimes he's not putting enough zip on the football. I mean, there's a myriad of issues. Do some of them come back to him? For sure. Do some of them come back to his receivers? Absolutely. At times, do some come back to the offensive line? No doubt. Bottom line is it's just not good enough offensively, and they wasted 2 winning defensive performances on a back-to-back weeks that you just can't waste in the NFL.
You have described to me in the past, after some of the tough games in your NFL career, you'd lie in bed at night replaying the game on the ceiling, essentially. Tyler Boyd's going to have one of those nights. He's so upset with himself for that fumble inside the 10 that basically killed the Bengals' last good chance.
Yeah, he was about as stand-up as I can recall. Tyler Boyd is a man's man. You know, I mean, he had 5 catches for over 100 yards, so he put him in position. You know, he had the play where Ryan Finley said it was an unbelievable play. He wasn't even open. I just said, okay, I'm going to give him a shot and see if he can win, and he won. Won on a 50-50 ball, just on his shoulder pad, cradling the thing, and it was amazing to see, and then follows it up with a 15-yard touchdown reception. But, I mean, the fumble, you know, you have to give linebacker Bush a lot of credit. He was beaten. You got a wide receiver on a running back. I don't care if you're a rookie or a 20-year veteran. That's a matchup you're going to. He went to Tyler Boyd, and Bush was beaten. But he said, you know what? I'm not quitting on it. Tomahawk chop with the right hand, punch with the left. And that's what the Pittsburgh Steelers are all about. Coming into the game, 94 of the 200 points by the offense were courtesy of takeaways by the Steelers defense. They had 26 coming in, now make it 28. I mean, they just take it away and give the offense opportunity, and Minkah Fitzpatrick picks it up and runs it on a return for over 40 yards to change field position, because the Bengals were in the red zone. They're scoring points. It's at least 3 for them, maybe 7, and so you got a huge swing there that's just astronomical in a tight game like this one.
No Ben Roethlisberger. Mason Rudolph didn't have his helmet taken away by Myles Garrett today. He had it taken away by his head coach. He got benched in favor of rookie Devlin Duck Hodges, and one 79-yard touchdown pass was enough for the Steelers to come into Paul Brown Stadium yet again and leave town with a win.
They've won 7 straight games at Paul Brown Stadium. Tomlin, no Ben Roethlisberger, but the Pittsburgh Steelers in general. It's Pittsburgh West. They're more comfortable here at Paul Brown Stadium than I think any stadium in the National Football League. It's almost ridiculous. You know, they've won 10 in a row now. They've won 13 out of 14, 18 out of 21, It's crazy. It's crazy how much they've dominated this series.
19-3 all time here at Paul Brown Stadium. You are shaking your head.
I'm stupefied.
We'll see if the Bengals can beat the New York Jets next week. Try to get off the schneid again here at Paul Brown Stadium. For Dave Lapham and our photographer, Sina Grivey, I'm Dan Hoard. Thanks for checking out the Radio Guys Recap here on Bengals.com.